everyone. Welcome to our workshop. Today we're going to focus on chapter 3 and go through each sentence. Do not praise the achievements. We know in our world, people too focus on the achievements. If every business, every country, every group praise too much on the achievements or to the reward, then there's the consequence. Their workers or their people going to focus on the achievements also. That happens, the people are going to fight to each other. So the people will not fight to each other if we go the opposite way. We do not praise achievements. So if we want to stop people fight to each other, then we stop to praise the achievements. So in our world, we can see our environment, people focus too much the effort and what's the benefit, what we can get. If we wanted to stop that, we start to focus on, we don't praise the achievements. So Lao Zi trying to share his personal realization on the life. Stop the wars. Stop the people fight to each other. We know his stage is warring states. Actually, is very similar to our world. Each country take advantage to each other or trying to fight to each other and get some kind of achievements. The other example, if we focus too much value of the goods, and particularly the goods is not very easy to get. For instance, like petroleum, like oil. This is the goods people trying to gain that. This is a similar thing in our lives. If every day we're trying to looking for something hard to get, put effort, fight to each other, collect the goods. So the people will not steal, because if we value the goods, we focus on the goods are not easy to get. People will trying to steal it, trying to rob it. If you have a very beautiful iPhone, hard to get, and some people, if they cannot buy it, they're trying to steal it or rob it. As the third example, people have less desire, then less chaos occurs in their heart. Because we have too much desire in our mind. Every day we're looking for something hard to get or trying to achieve something we are not really deserve it. Then this kind of desire will guide us to do something against our true wisdom. People have less desire, then a lot of chaos caused by our world will be come down. Thus, the governance of the sage means the wise people how to deal with those kind of trouble happened in our world. First one, he said, reduce our own desire. Because if we have too much desire, too much things we wanted to gain, we described in previously. The second thing fulfills our kindness. The kindness actually is from our abdomen or stomach. But the stomach abdomen actually is the center of our body or our world. The indicators, like a mother nature in our environment. If we look at the 5 elements world, East is related to the wood nature. And the West, that's the metal nature. South is the fire nature. North is the water nature. The center is the earth. So these 5 elements indicated 5 different kind of materials represent different characters. The liver part is related to our merciful mind. Liver related to the wood element. Lung related to the metal element, and they relate to our justice. Justice in our world or justice in our mind. Heart is a propriety related to fire element. Kidney related to water part, connect to our wisdom. Spleen and stomach, that's related to earth. Face our belief. Fulfill the reality. The reality is related to the abdomen, related to the spleen, related to faith. Just like our parents, like a mother, is a very faithful person, feed our food, give us the kind protection. That's related to the mother nature. To fulfill the abdomen, that means it's not what we are eating. Actually, it's related to the mother characters. To weaken our desire, wishes, or the greedy. The strength and bone, if you're looking into connecting the kidney water wisdom, we know the strength and the bone, that means actually is strengthen our wisdom, relate to our spiritual part, reduce our own desires, fulfill own kindness, weakening our ambition, strengthens own wisdom. So we summarize in here. Educated people do not sly and greedy. Here, 无知无欲 is not means we know nothing. Actually means we stay away from the sly and the greedy. If we have too much greedy in our mind, we're going to aggressively to get the things we hardly to get. Then there's trouble comes after that. We know a lot of people, if they are greedy, they're going to use all kinds of the skills or all kinds of the ability trying to take advantage from other people. Then causes the trouble in our environment. So enlightened person or enlightened people will not be aggressive. Since the people do not scramble, if we are not scramble, we do things all come from the true kindness, the world will be governed easily because we don't cause a lot of trouble to the others. So this chapter, basically, we give a very simple indication. If you have any thoughts, please raise your questions, and then we can discuss from there.